Hey guys, Double Jack here. Of course, today's the 19th. What does that mean? A new JoJolion chapter. This is chapter 52 entitled Trust. Before I get into it, there's a few things I want to talk about. First of all, let's look at a little free gift. As I said, we got a very cool looking calendar. And I was like, what kind of calendar? It's a mini calendar as a free gift in next month's what kind of calendar is it going to be? So, I bought it today as it is the 19th, of course. And this is what it looks like. How awesome is this? I mean, it's really cool. I mean, you got that. It says JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 and 8. We've got Part 4 there. We've got an actual calendar. The cool thing is, though, number one, it comes with a whole year's worth of the calendar, kind of stickers that you can easily peel off from the back there, and you can actually put a new one on. Awesome. Not only that, but the front you can actually take out. You have to put this together. It's really simple. You can have Part 4 or you can have JoJolion Part 8 at the front, depending. I put Part 4 considering, well, we're all hyped, don't we? I'm especially... Pardon me, sorry. Did a little burp there. I'm especially hyped for that, so I'm just going to put that there. That's going to be my main calendar for this year, probably. Well, I said not main. It's going to be my little one that I sit right there when I'm working and stuff. Number two is that we get an interview with the main cast with Koichi Okuyasu and Josuke's voice actors. It's a pretty big one. I might actually do this. I might actually translate this and put it somewhere, because I can't really put it here, can I? But I'll put it somewhere. And the last kind of small bit of news is they're releasing a book on the 4th of April, which is going to be showing... It's Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3's anime, and it's got, like, storyboards, and it's basically called The Soul of it, and basically showing, like, different scenes from the manga and how they recreated it in the anime, and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. 160 pages A4. It's a bit pricey, about 2,300 plus tax, about, I don't know, 2,500 yen basically. Also, I just want to say before I get into it, sorry about the hair as always. Still need to get it cut, but it's been raining today, and I'm going out to buy this and other stuff. I'm absolutely fucking drenched. But anyway, let's get into the chapter, because are you ready? Because this is a really good chapter, first of all. Chapter 52, entitled Trust. So, where we left off with Tamaki and Yotsuyu on the boat that Kira and Josefumi were riding. This, I will say, this focuses more, well, I say more, this focuses 100% on the past. We got nothing to do with what's going on with the Higashikatas at the moment, where Tamaki has basically melted the majority of them and cut off Norisuke's arm with Joe's, kind of like, Josuke's like, oh, what's going on, I'm scared, like, just everywhere. This one is purely the past, but it's really good, and I'm going to start now. The front cover, as you probably just saw a second ago as well, we got Tamaki, Yotsuyu, and Aisho right there. And this one's pretty good chapter. I know I say that every time, but it's getting better and better, and it's awesome. We're starting to get more answers as well. This is great. So, let's get into it. We start off, as from the last time, we see him pull out the 1,000 yen bill like he did when he attacked Norisuke with it. And as he was saying, it's like a knife. It's like a fucking katana through butter. It's just like, you know, or just a knife through hot butter, whatever. But basically, yeah, he starts off, and the first thing we see is that he folds it, and this is what he does already. He just cuts out Kira's liver. Boom. Sorry if you hear. Pretty much, we've got Kira dying on the boat there. Now, he starts off Tamaki saying, "Alright, here we go. This is the deal. This is the deal." We can see. Look at. I just love that. Just look at vitamin C there. Like, oh. At the back. It just looks really cool. I just like to look at vitamin C. So anyway, he's cutting out and he's dying. And he says, okay, listen, give me your phones. Takes the phones and he does something. You see Kira, he kind of like, you just see him take the phones, okay? So he's got Kira's phone right there and he takes Josefumi. Josefumi's got one of those cute little things girls do, where they put the little kind of like little, I don't know what's called, like little fake gems on the back of it to put the name, except this looks like it says, Josefumi. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, really, you know. But anyway, the cool thing I like here is where he's looking through the phones and he's like, I need the where is the proof? Where are the Rokakaka? What have you done with them? And he's getting like really fucking pissed off. He's getting super pissed off. So then we actually see him going, okay, I'm gonna calm down. Now, there are 3 culprits, 2 main culprits and 1 connected culprit. The connected culprit, of course, is Holy Joestar, who is currently ill, and she's dying, like she's gonna die, and that's why you're doing this. Now, we've got 2 culprits. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let one of you live, and I'll forgive you. And one of you, I'm going to kill. So he throws the phones off into the sea. They're gone to the depths of the sea. And he's just, you know, whoever talks first will actually, I'll let go. I will, honest to God, forgive. But I'm definitely going to kill one of you. One of you will die right here, right now. So, you know, he's got his 1,000 yen bill, and you see him just moaning and stuff like that. He's like, okay. And I've just got to open the page because it's a really cool. He grabs the 1,000 yen and he puts it on Josefumi's temple, pushing it in slowly as Josefumi cries. We got Kira like, I'm really sorry for getting you wound up in my mess. And as you know, as he's pushing it in, you got Tamaki telling Josefumi, look, Josefumi, she's not your mum. She's Kira's mum. You might as well just talk. There's no point into you not talking. If you talk, I could, you know, I'll forgive you and you can go, and I'll kill him. So he's like crying and he's like, I'm always being thrown. I'm always like garbage to people. I'm always the person no one cares about. First of all, my mum doesn't care about me. But I need to talk. I need to get out of this. And he starts, and you see, this is where you see like him remembering himself drowning as a kid, basically. Well, technically drowning, you know. And he's on the edge. Look, he's crying. He's absolutely crying. He's like, I've got to tell. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Otherwise, I'm always the one to be thrown away. I'm always just that piece of trash and stuff. No one cares about me. And that's when Kira Yoshikage comes in. He says something really awesome. He basically says, Josefumi, you better prepare yourself. We've got help on the way. So we go, oh, Tamaki and Yotsuyu are like, what the hell are you talking about? What's this? You've got help on the way. What's this bullshit you're talking about? So he's talking. Once you've got yourself together, literally and figuratively, and they've come, they're here, run for it, Josefumi. So I'm on my way to die. I'm nearly dead. He's cut my liver out. You must run. That's when, you know, Josefumi's like, whoa, you know, because he's thinking about, oh, I might as well just tell him I'm trash anyway, and I always get thrown away. And suddenly Kira just says, sorry to get you wound up in this, but someone's going to help us, and I want you to run. It's too late for me. I want you to run. So this gets interesting as we see Corella just walking la 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 la, and I love this bit because we actually see it's just the face, because we got Corella looking like a sexy self, and then we got like just the face. Oh, there we go. Sorry, look at that. Double Tamaki. You know when you see like when there's a plan and you don't know what it is, but then you just like see the bad guys kind of like what, and you're like, yeah, fucking take that. You know, you're really into it. I was exactly like that, but. She gets stopped by like a rock, basically. Look at that. Boom. Smacked right into the ground. She's holding... And the reason is here. That's why she's here. She's holding Josefumi's phone. Wait a minute. Weren't the phones thrown to the bottom of the sea by Tamaki like a few pages ago? It's probably what you're asking yourself. And that was what I was asking myself as well. Well, why does she have it if it was in the bottom of the sea? There's a little trick going on here. What's going on? So it's like, that's why they're all getting confused. It's like, wait a minute, they were supposed to be thrown to the bottom of the ocean. Why does he have it? You know, she's like, what's going on? I'm scared. You know, she's like actually scared, you know. But this is what we find out. We find out she's holding on to, the phones. And you know she's got long hair. And guess what comes out of her long hair? Dun 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 dun. That's like sheer heart attack is inside her hair. And that's what I'm talking about. Tamaki's, get away from her! Yotsuyu, just stand away from her. Dun, 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 dun. And then we get this really cool looking. They go, Hyakuin, Shia heart attack. And then BAM! Look at that. I feel like I'm doing like, it's like turned into like when you're reading kids book to kids. It's like, and then the explosion. BAM! Sorry, I'm just like, I love this. This is such a good chapter. Look at that. Boom! Boat goes up. Dock goes up. Everything starts flying at them. Tamaki gets like half his face kind of like ripped out by wood, splinters everywhere. It goes through his hand and everything. You'll see in a second. So they both get thrown, but Tamaki gets quite a bad stab wound. Not really a splinter one. It's about the size of like half your hand going through your hand. So they get blown away. Now, this is where it gets, you know, you think, okay, it's going to end there, and then we're going to find out the aftermath. Nope, nope, nope. We've still got quite a few more pages to go. So basically, it blows up a lot of stuff. The place where we previously saw, where we actually saw Josefumi, you know, when he was eating the ramen, he accidentally put too much pepper in it, and he suddenly uses soft and wet to take out the pepper. So we basically see that place. Your windows start smashing and stuff. Everything starts smashing. They're thrown into the water, and Kira. And when we see Kira, well, Josefumi holding Kira, a KO'd Kira, as they get to a place. Right, they've gone down the shore. They've gone down the shore a little bit to a different place. They've got up, and we see basically this. A slowly dying Kira. He's had his liver cut out. There's a big explosion that's just thrown him into the water. Josefumi managed to save him, but for how long? It does get interesting as they go further down the coast, and they get up onto where he's holding. You got Josefumi holding Kira, just a little bit more. But it turns out that they were actually cultivating, because previously that's what Tamaki wanted to know. He's like, I know you're not simply just taking fruits. You don't want to take fruits. You actually want to cultivate these fruits and then harvest them and then make them for your own. We know exactly your motive. We know everything, but well, we can't let you do this, of course. So it turns out that just a little bit down the coast, as you can see in the background, there's the explosion right there. So it's quite a way down the coast. I said a little bit, but it is quite a way. And we've got the fruit. Now, as you can see, we've got 2 fruits currently on the tree at the moment. What seems to be just your average tree, and he says, right, it takes over a week for them to fully ripen, but I'm going to have to use it because you're dying. So he takes one, and he's like, eat it, Kira, eat it. Eat it, Kira, eat it. And Kira's gone. Kira's eyes, they're glazed over. He's laying there like that. He's crying, please, Kira, I'm really sorry. I was going to speak first. I was actually going to speak. I'm sorry I was weak. I can't do this, please. I want you, eat it. He's like, eat it, please, eat it. He starts crying. We've got him just laying there, not eating it, completely out of it. And then, like I said, look at that. Half his face. It's not like kind of like ripped up where you can see his skull and stuff. It's just kind of like really badly ripped up. So then he says, alright, what we were going to do is, we were going to get the fruits. And then part 2, we had a few things to do as well. Pay Holly a visit and kill, and you know basically what happened before. No. Tamaki is pissed. Tamaki goes, things have changed. The order of things have changed. Number 1, we kill Kira and Josefumi. We're going to kill those 2. We're going to kill both of them. Then we're going to find out about the Rokakaka Fruit. I want you to call Aisho and the twins and to help hunt them down. So they do so. Gives them a call. We got Tamaki just standing there in his last kind of like, I'm gonna get him. But that's basically what he says. And we find underneath, crying, having no idea what's going underneath, the rest of the port that exploded. You're probably wondering like, yeah, but Jack, what about Corella? No, she's laying there. She's crying. She has no clue what's going on. All she knows is she appeared, she saw Kira and Josefumi with 2 guys. Suddenly she's being pushed down, blown up, and now, as I've just shown you, she's not actually got her long hair anymore. If I go back, sorry, as we see right here on the previous page, the explosion and also, mainly the explosion has caused her to lose hair, and that probably makes her why she actually starts to hate Kira. That's what it's connected to. So anyway, he's getting upset. He's like, please eat it, please. Back to Josefumi, please eat it. Kira, look, I'm sorry. I was scared of being thrown away, please. Kira looks like he's going. This is the possible death of Kira. But then we get the look of preparedness. We got Kakugo. Look at this. We got Kakugo in Josefumi's eyes. He's not letting fucking Kira die. No, he's not. So what he does is he uses soft and wet to rip it into tiny pieces into the bubbles to fly into his mouth, as we see them right there. Flies right into his mouth, right there, and he begins to gain consciousness. Like that. Oh, it's working. But remember what it does. Remember what the Rokakaka Fruit does. Equivalent exchange. Gives you something, takes something away. And that's when we see Killer Queen start to basically break away to pieces. So basically, from what we can see, Kira is come back to life. He's got his liver. His liver's returns functionality. It's probably better than ever, but he's lost his stand. The last thing he ever did was use it to blow up a lot of people, and Josefumi saves his life. Josefumi saves his life. Wow, how good was that chapter? When I'm rereading it for like the third time, doing it with this and showing you pictures and stuff, every time I get so hype. I mean, it's so hype already with the part for anime, but then this chapter, it's getting better and better and better. But now, as always, this came out today. As always, the 19th. This came out today, and already I can't wait for the next chapter. Oh my lord, that was amazing. That was just pure amazing. Just want to show you something else in here. There's a few things they're talking about that are coming out, and it tells you how to put the calendar together, even though it's really bloody obvious. But fair game. So yeah. But it says, that's what I wanted to show you, sorry for taking time. It says right here in Japanese, Rokakaka no kouka wa, and basically that means what is the effect. But I'm pretty sure we know the effect. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. That is a good, it's such a good chapter. That was an amazing chapter. As I just said about 20 million times. Can't wait till next month, because we're going to find out if it has erased Killer Queen, or if it's erased part of Killer Queen in the fact that he can't use certain techniques, and that's what the Rokakaka Fruit does. It didn't take away the stand entirely, but now he can't use like sheer heart attack, or maybe he can't use explosions, something. But I'm going to warrant a big guess and say he loses Killer Queen. But who knows? We've got to wait till next month. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to the anime. Just so happy. So yeah, what did you think about it? After you've read it, as always, come back here and check out the video, and just write down in the comments how you felt about it. What do you think the effect is? Do you agree with me? Or, I mean, the obviousness that we can see is not really my thoughts, because they're kind of there. What do you think about Tamaki? What do you think? Where do you think he goes into hiding in between the parts? How far do you think it is? Tell me what you think are they going to be up to next. Are they going to go save Holly? They're going to go do this? I've got a lot that I could talk about. But yeah, it's only 20 minutes, and I basically want to do my spoiler thing. How amazing was that chapter? Yeah, it's so good. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, hopefully, I said it last time, but hopefully, if I got some free time, as I've been busy recently, I'll do an update video to talk about other stuff I'm going to be doing, such as the PV for part 4, and then some other stuff. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you later.